Attention gamers, this was me the night before the launch of the burning Crusade. It was calm, but in a few hours I knew it would be chaos and I'd be entering the dark portal for the first time, not knowing what to expect outside of trailers and videos from 2007, and I was ready.
In short, housing. You've been asked. Housing.
We're keeping a close eye on housing to continually improve the feature from every.
But before we go through, we need to back up a few weeks. You see, in preparation for this to open, I needed 3 things: gold, gear, and honor. Well, and a stupid amount of soul shards, but my first focus was on gold. Now, leading up till this point, I had tried various methods of varying levels of legality, only to find out that you do indeed find out if you first fucked around before calling out a variety of streamers due to pure jealousy over all the handouts they receive in a long-winded effort to beg from my own viewers, only to learn that my viewers are barely scrapping by themselves.
I did multiple shifts behind the Gold Shire in for you.
Potential donors were telling me to come to them all the way out in bumfuck winter spring, but I figured beggars can't be choosers, and if I wanted to get the benefits of a streamer, I'd have to learn to beg like one too.
I am not moving or talking till I get my very first subscriber of the day. Thank you.
Strength and honor.
I arrived and immediately executed my streamer sequence of faking being impressed, and after multiple videos and weeks of begging, I received my first streamer benefit. Only to learn that it was flat out blood money. Enough was enough. It was time for me to think outside of the box and go against the norm, like a warrior taming a pet. I went to the auction house with a new strategy and bought out every last mithril spur I could for a few silver each. I ran over to where all the AFK Andes queuing up for Alterac Valley would be and started advertising them for free with the strategy of profiting purely from tip culture.
Seconds later.
Turns out I just needed sleazy business strategies, remind these guppies that they are guilty if they don't tip. Play into that awkward social anxiety that every WoW player has, and that was the small tweak I needed for this scheme to work.
All I ever wanted was $10 million cash quick. Throw it on the floor cause I'm a bad cabbage. I like a that be cashing. He gon' spend it all cause I ain't average.
It got to the point where if some shitter didn't tip me, I would just not give him my product as I had made it. I was established, I owned this corner of the market.
Be faster and cap quicker, mount speed to boots free, tips appreciated.
Until I was met with a filthy bastard stomping on my turf, but like a mage taming a pet, I just had to think outside the box. I would just become a greedy customer of this person's business without tipping. If I was lucky, they wouldn't pay attention and I would slowly wean them out of the inventory that I would then sell as my own #the Pokimane strategy. Oh, and then I started getting streamer benefits. But here is why giving me your gold was a mistake. You see, I'm not responsible with money. I didn't invest it or buy bank slots or build wells in Africa or even prepare my character for TBC. No. I created a brand new character just to see how ridiculous I could twink him out with over 200% haste, 50% crit and a crescent staff at level 14. So yeah, this is where your gold went. You could say at least I was more responsible with my money than the people that just gamble it away, but you forget I was playing an enhancement shaman, which was the true gambler. You roll the dice on every auto attack. You lose on every swing. You are flaccid. But then eventually you know it's coming. This only got worse as I bought a staff of Jordan purely for the top end damage, then I threw a Crusader on it and went to the Veil of Stranglethorn. That's right, I made this character leveled all the way to 35, wasted thousands of your gold all so I could get enough clips to get the Lemon Pepper song stuck in your head again, and then I will never touch this character again.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings.
Tastes so good.
Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper.
The second thing I needed was gear, as in get world buffs, you know, sit in front of a songflower AFK while someone patiently waits for you to get back. Only for me to then tab back in and click that shit immediately, which causes them to miss it. The least I could do was offer this man some free with tips appreciated mithril spurs. Anyways, I streamer Bennied my way into a Nax with 0% hits, so I was about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. As even here I was being irresponsible with my money.
A new game has started! Type 1 to join!
Bruh.
I was given one job in the run, and that was to apply a curse that would make other people do more damage.
Was there no Curse of Shadow on that boss, or Curse of Elements?
And let's just say if I wanted to be a support I would cut my balls off in one trick Yumi. I had better ideas. So considering every fight ended just before my Curse of Doom even went off when I was supposed to be doing elements, I probably didn't make the best first impression to this guild, but at least they liked me more than some guy named Melvis.
Melvis, come on, man. Melvis, you're griefing our 1 hours, dude. Melvis, hold it. Holy fuck, man.
We can summon it.
That's great, but...
And thus the last thing I needed before going through the portal was honor, and let's just say I had that down.
That. I guess we'll save that for later.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious, Blizzard? Oh my god, this is so disgusting! It's so disgusting, it's actually awful. I am going to crash the fuck out. I can't, bro.
Eventually I found new strats to get my honor. And with that, I was finally ready to go through, into a world where I thought I would experience new threats, beautiful scenery and zones, Spectacular experiences. Only to spend the next 30 hours spamming a single button in a dungeon and then learning that there's a better button later that I can push instead, but this one also tilts every healer I have, and when I'm not using that I was casting shadow bolts into a reflect mechanic.
See these fucking warlocks. If they're not killing themselves with hellfire, they're killing themselves with fucking magic.
That's right, I abandoned my family, locked myself in a room for days so that I could do the same dungeons over and over again that were somehow still managing to kill my groups. But then after my 653rd run something hit me. As the paladins in my group were arguing over who got a shield that dropped that wasn't good for either of them until one rage quit and left the group, it hit me that this isn't how I wanted my Burning Crusade to be. I wanted to experience the open world and all the quests in it. I wanted to see the new mechanics and the new challenges. But in moments like this you can either be embarrassed that you've been playing video games for 25 years and can't do this, or you could get rested XP guides with a 10% discount using my link below that will tell you can just jump off the hill instead to get to the nest and save you from wasting even more time. But 3 days into launch and I barely touched the open world while leaving alone every bitch-ass alliance I see just existing in my presence. But with the goal of getting the full TBC experience, that was all gonna change, and every alliance who rolls a female human like a total pussy was gonna learn, that when I attack them to pop their bubble and then emote an apology to make them think it was a mistake, they would soon learn that everyone is to fear Ravlock.